I think that Chipotle was like tactical because no, I wasn't starving for it. So, and I mean, I finished 90%, maybe 85%. Wear the, wear one of these, do it like this. Yeah, I'm gonna need that for the next game. That next game. Yeah. Right. Okay. 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 Audio check. Audio check. Test the 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 test. I'm testing because I'm getting ready to go up. You know what I'm gonna need? You know what I'm gonna need? An ice cold one. I'ma need a chilly 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 one before I go live. Before I go live, hey, we got NHL Day 3 Stanley Cup, NHL playoffs tonight, NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. We got Mo Hockey, Stanley Cup, playoff hockey, playoff hockey, going live. Ooh, hey, you got them drops? Where them drop go? The kids. This Coca-Cola commercial is so serious. All right, all right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got NHL Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. We taking going live, so you better be ready to party. We taking it live. We got NHL hockey. Stanley Cup, Players Day 3, Players Day 3, Players Day 3, Players Day 3. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Pop off in that chat. Who is showing up? I don't even know where, like, I got too good of hair to wear the hat, but I kind of want to wear the hat. I don't know. I don't know what to do sometimes. Sometimes when you got hair like this, when you got hair like this, when you got hair like this, sometimes you just like, ooh, they got Cruel's Light going on the commercial. I gotta hit that switch. All right, pop out with that energy. Pop out with that energy. Man, it's playoffs. Full foil playoffs. He called it right now. Full playoff. Full foil playoffs. You know what that means? All the cards that you're gonna see, full foil. I'm gonna get these ready. How is everyone doing today? Monday, back to work, back to school, back to life. That is Monday for you. I am excited to see everybody back here. We taken dual stream Capitals, Canadians, Capitals, and Blues, Jets. I'll be watching both games at the same time. I know what a multitasker I am. All the talents I have. I'll be watching 2 hockey games tonight. I'll be talking about both these hockey games. I'm excited to watch them and talk to you, each and every single one of you, about this hockey game. Hype up. Enjoy this Stanley Cup hockey Monday. You just took care of business. Now you're ready to come home and relax and enjoy it. My predictions. Okay. You want to hear a couple of predictions? I'll give you a couple of predictions. Capitals, Canadiens. Honestly, I could see this go. This series is so weird because the Canadiens have all of these insane young guns, and the Capitals have Ovechkin that does one thing: score goals. The Capitals have the NHL's best goal scorer in history. The Canadiens are young guns. Honestly, I could see either team taking this in six, but it feels like the Capitals are just a little bit more experienced. Now, was Cole Caulfield on the losing Canadiens team when they lost that Stanley Cup final, or was it just Suzuki? We gotta pull up that schedule. Backyard kids here, bro. I told you I'd be back. Welcome, backyard kid. Hey, is my chat not going on my screen no more? Or I gotta go to caster mode. They're on caster mode, it looks like. I see him in the caster mode. The Nuke Force, nice to see you back. Chapel. You can see it. Stay tuned. All right, thank you. We're listening to the anthem over here. Man. Mhm. All right. Sorry about that small interruption. Lady Writerix, honestly, I like that very much. Like play the other anthems for the teams. Absolutely, they're gonna play the anthems. Oh man, there's so many good guys to pick. Oh my gosh, just too many good cards. It's disgusting how many cards they pump out for the Canadians sometimes. I've got 50 different Cole Caulfields. I got a few cards that I like for the Canadians tonight that we'll put up. And then after this, ah, double F. Me, man. Ah, it's the most. All right, let's go. I am going to go and I'm going to look at the lines for today. Looking at the visiting team, Canadiens, Montreal. Starting from left wing to right wing, Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki, Juraj Slafkowski. Line 2, Patrick Laine, Alex Newhook, and Ivan Demidov. Third line, Josh Anderson, Christian Dvorak, and Brendan Gallagher. Fourth line, Emil Heineman, Jake Evans, and Yo Third line, actually not third line defensive pairings. I was reading the wrong thing. Top pairing, Mike Matson, Alexandre Carrier. Second line, Caden Gooley and Lane Hudson. Final line, Jaden Struble and David Savard. We'll show off these cards. Let's show off these cards as I go over these lineups. Welcome, everybody. Here are the cards. Here are the cards for tonight. Go down a little bit more, little bot. Can't show that television. It's a lot better. Let's bring some of these cards up. Everyone wants to see the beautiful cards, right? Right? Sounds like the Capitals just had an insane opportunity. Give me a second to watch this. Capitals make it in. Almost Dougie's past them too, from a pass from Dubois. Just skates it in. Pull, rip. Oh, almost beat him 5-0. He really had to squeeze and turn those pads or that puck would have trickled right in. Offensive zone faceoff. Capitals. Capitals win the faceoff. However, Carlson just couldn't really handle that puck. Bobbled it a little bit. And now the Capitals have to retreat. Start all over again. Capitals from left to right. First line, left wing. Alex Ovechkin. Center, Dylan Strome. Right wing, Anthony Beauvillier. Second line, Connor McMichael, Pierre-Luc Dubois, and Tom Wilson, who we have out here. Is Strome injured? We're going to have to get out a different player. Strome, you hurt. Oh, no, you're out. You're in the first line. I'm tripping. All right, third line, Andrew Magapiani, Lars Eller, and Ryan Leonard. Fourth line, Brandon Duhaime, Nick Dowd, and Taylor Radish. You want to know what's so funny is that both Anthony Beauvillier and Lars Eller were both on the Pittsburgh Penguins at the beginning of this season. And now the Penguins are in the playoffs and the Capitals are. We want to see some Ivan Demidov. And then Poitras must still be injured. Backstrom, Oshie, Milano, Poitras, Ferravari. Van Riemsdyk going to camp behind the net as he gets his breath back. Sends Ehlers, but we were just talking about him. Shot. Snapper of a shot, too. Glove save. All right, let's finish off with these defensive pairings for the Capitals. Line 1, Chychrun Carlson. Line 2, Sandin and Roy, or Waugh. I don't know if it's Matt Waugh or Roy, so I'll have to listen. And then line 3, Alexander Alexiev and Trevor Van Riemsdyk. That's who we got. All right. Gooley. I know Pops likes Gooley. We'll show off some of these cards a little bit more show and tell in a little bit. Go on and on. I don't know. I don't like this. My hair feels great without the hat on right now. I don't want the hat on. Every time, like, oh, I'll be warmer, and then my head's just like, I don't want this weight. Capitals attacking. Canadiens neutral zone. They get it through the ice. Gallagher rips it. And some rough stuff, some cross checks. Gallagher takes a cross check to the face. And Van Riemsdyk chases him down. He's like, hey, I don't want you to just feel one cross check to the face. I want you to feel 3 cross checks to the face. One wasn't good enough, apparently. Man, everyone's cross-checking Gallagher. He's like, it's okay. I'll just get cross-checked in the face. Let's see. Defensive zone faceoff for the Capitals. They win the draw. However, the puck's just a little too much for Faravari to catch up. Oh! Huge hit by Tommy Wilson. Tommy Wilson. You want to set the stage for how to play hockey? Tom Wilson will do that. And that was on 20. Is that Gooley? He just ran Gooley pops. Gooley fell off his skates. Just completely ran over like a locomotive. Everybody on the bench patting Gooley on the back. Get back in there, son. You'll be okay, son. Shot. Ooh, right over the net. Capitals, can they regain it? Canadiens will, and they'll take it behind their net. Wait for some changes, and we got a standoff in front of the net, and we still haven't moved in 10 seconds. 4 shots for the Capitals, only 1 for the Canadiens so far. Canadiens young in this playoffs, a lot of young players. They've been excited to get back, and they've been growing. Gallagher just screaming in for a hit. Here he comes for another hit. He's ready to hit anybody and anything. And the Canadiens, they have a couple of players that are going to play like that. I'm really excited to see how this is going to play out. Capitals! Centering feed and just a ripper from the right circle, actually, the far circle. It is Roy, okay. It's Roy. I had to make sure what his name is. Here they go. Canadians almost get all the way set up. No, I mean that was the Capitals. I lied. Here come the Canadians. And they're just kind of passing the puck in front. Let's see how this possession works. Carlson sends it along. Capitals in possession. They're just gonna fling it down the ice. And Carlson can't hold it. And the Canadians can't steal it. So the Capitals just rifle it in again. A lot of chip and chase. Capitals go for another attack. This time Dubois skates it in though. They're starting to control a little. But they're just going to shoot and bounce it off the back of the boards. Forcing the team to try to get the puck back again. I mean, they got the puck back. Faravari from the blue line. He just floats it, hoping for a rebound, but nobody was there. Icing? And if you're an NHL fan, you should make it to Chipotle today. If you wear your NHL jersey, it's a buy one, get one at Chipotle. Myself and my girlfriend, we went there, and she was wearing the Hanson Brothers Chiefs jersey that she got from my father as a gift, and I wore my Golden Seals jersey. Saw some other Wild jerseys, saw a Blackhawks jersey. It was really cool to see all the jerseys showing up at Chipotle. Super sick. Hockey game is back, everybody. Canadians still kind of holding that puck behind the net. They do get it in, but not after having to avoid a few checks. And that definitely took away a lot of the momentum. Capitals chip and chase. Ovechkin pump fakes the guy, just looks at him and moves his head. And that's all he'll do. The 39-year-old will go to the bench. Almost 8 minutes gone from this hockey game. 12 and 33 left to go so far. 6 shots for the Capitals. No goals. 3 shots for the Canadiens. No goals. 0-0 hockey game. As another shot for the Capitals is saved. However, the Canadiens do bring the puck all the way in the Capital zone, but weren't able to do anything with it. Harassing the Capitals as they're trying to figure out a plan to get it out of their own zone. They do. Lars Eller skates it in, and there's checks going everywhere. This is, when I say this is going to be a physical series, this is going to be insane. Chychrun shot in front. Where's the puck? Blue line. Capitals still have it. Chychrun. Can he cut around Demidov to the front? Whack it. The Capitals whack. The Canadiens whack. Who gets it? Canadiens send it down for the icing. Slow down a little bit of chaos. The Canadiens doing their best to show that they're going to play a physical game of hockey and not get ran over. But then the Capitals, the veterans, they're like, we're not going to get ran over by these kids, so they come at them with a lot more, how do I say, weight to their hits, and they're just laying them out. Canadiens get the puck all the way out of their zone, all the way back to the Cap zone after that icing. But can they control the puck? They do poke it out of the Capitals attacking grass, but Ovechkin does get the puck. Shot negated, and the Canadiens already shooting again. Line shot on net. And there's going to be a lot of conversations after every single stoppage of play, it looks like, in the front of these nets. This game is going to be, there could be a lot of hits depending how the Canadiens choose to play hockey. I think everybody in the hockey world knows that Tom Wilson can choose when he wants to turn on the thug. I think everybody knows that in the hockey world. What Tom Wilson had, we're at a commercial break. Tom Wilson, we're gonna the Blues game's about to start. All right. Got the Blues game turned on. We're ready to go. Hockey lovers, NHL fans. Because we're at that intermission, let's talk about the Blues lines from left to right. Left wing, Jimmy Snuggerud making it into the first line. I have no intel on this player. Zero intel. No intel. Negative intel. Robert Thomas and, of course, Pavel Buchnevich accompany him on the first line. Second line, Jake Neighbors, Braden Shen, and Jordan Kyrou. Of course, you're going to know those players. Third line, Mateo Joseph, Oscar Sundquist, and Zach Bolduc. And last line, Alexei Torpachenko, Radek Faksa, and Nathan Walker. Defensive pairings, top defensive pairing, Cam Fowler and Colton Parenko. Philip Broberg and Justin Falk, and Ryan Suter and Nick Leddy are the 3 defensive pairings for the Blues. Binnington will probably be in net for the Blues. Going over to the Jets, first line. From left to right, Kyle Connor, Mark Scheifele, Ix Alafalo. Second line, Nino Ryder, Vladislav Nemesnikov, and Cole Perfetti. And a third line, Brandon Tanev, Adam Lowry, and Mason Appleton. Fourth line, David Gustafson, Morgan Barron, and Jarrett Anderson-Dolan. I think Barron and Anderson-Dolan scored in that first game. I think it was the fourth line that ended up winning the Jets that hockey game. Defensive pairings. First defensive pairing, Josh Morrissey and Dylan DeMello. Second line, Dylan Sandberg and Neil Pionk. And third line, Logan Stanley and Luke Shen. And of course, it is going to be their S-tier goalie in net. You know who it's going to be. I can't think of it. Connor Hellebuck. I know what his name is, but it won't come to me. A little embarrassing, but we still here. Pops, a recommendation for Pops. Pops is coaching corner over here. Canadiens should focus on skating other than Stefkowski and Anderson. Game is back. 10 minutes gone. Capitals are taking forever to get out of their own zone. They finally do. They tip it deep. And they battle along the boards to get the puck, only to lose it between their legs. Soft drop, Canadian shot on net, rebound shot on net. Penalty coming on the Capitals. All right. We got a power play. All right. So before we get to that power play, let's take a closer look at some of our cards. Juraj Slafkowski, Montreal Canadiens first overall pick as of, 2 years? 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Slafkowski, Bedard, Celebrini. Beautiful ice crystal. You got to appreciate that. That's gorgeous. Lane Hudson, Black Rainbow, NHL Allure. Rookie. Looks great. And Cole Caulfield, Colorful Futures from NHL Allure. Looks lit. Yeah, so we went to Chipotle. We did the buy one, get one. And our mod wore the Hanson brothers. She wore the glasses and the jersey. Can the Canadians win the faceoff? No, they don't win the faceoff on the first penalty. Capitals, quick clear. But we're excited. There's so much potential on the Montreal Canadiens. Lane Hudson. I don't watch Canadiens games at all, so I don't know any of their prospects. Here comes Caulfield. He's now sporting the number 13 in honor of Goudreau. Suzuki gets a brilliant ripper. It goes back to Suzuki and Caulfield. That puck moved around the net so fast. Laine with a ripper. Thompson saves that. Go Chiefs. Yes, go Chiefs. You know she's doing it well when she wears the glasses too. Backyard kid, that's pretty neat actually. Let's watch this power play. Ooh, pulled the trigger too quick. Put that stick down. Hudson. Caulfield right back to him. He's going to wait. Catch, a little catch. Laine rips it. And somehow the Canadians keep the puck in as the puck bounces right along the blue line. Hudson controls the puck, rifles it along in. And it's going to get rejected and come all the way down to the Canadiens' defensive zone. A couple changes on each side. See how this next attack goes. New hook. Passes to Demidov. To Suzuki to Matheson. To Suzuki. New hook shot. Centering feed. A little too hot for Demidov to find. It's not his fault. It was not a tape-to-tape pass. Canadiens penalties gone. I don't really know how many shots they got. Canadians should harass Wilson, keep him on the box, and derive capitals of a penalty kill. I think the hard part about that right now is you look at what the ref is calling. A lot of clean hits are okay so far. It's going everywhere. Ovechkin goes for a high hit. Alexiev. Ovechkin ripper. Right in front. The goalie's gone. They can't find the puck. Canadians can't clear it though. A little excitement there. Another shot to the front. Monsenbo holds on. Ovechkin He doesn't know what to think. Nine to nine, 9-10, they're saying here. So the Canadians really caught up on those shots on goal. They were a 6-goal deficit. I guess that's what a power play and a little bit of extra gas can do for you there, huh? Canadians flip it into the neutral zone. Chikrin's going to settle it down. Capitals play it into their D before they get the puck out. Leonard cross ice. Capitals centering feed Lars Ellers. I keep on wanting to say both names plural, Lars and Ellers. They're flipping the puck around. The Canadians are keeping it in the Capital zone so far. Jets Blues game, they're going through the anthems right now. That game's about to pop off. We got so much hype tonight. Come on, Capitals, what you got? What you got? What you got in that tank? What you got? What you got? No, the Canadians won't let them get anything going. All right, Capitals. That's a neutral zone battle. One could say they're pinballing. Backyard kid, I'm wearing an Ovi retro jersey. You know who you'd get along with? This guy named Ovi's Broken Stick, but he's on Twitch. You guys could probably see each other's comments on the screen now, though, because of my new screen overlay with the comments. Here the Capitals go. Backhander in the slot. Nobody on them. They thought that stuff was developing on the play behind with Dowd down with another Canadian. But they didn't stop play. They keep playing Timmy Trumpet between the rounds. Whose number? I gotta look at my key over here. Mike Matheson. Where are the caps on your brackets, Kaken? See, this first matchup, I'm glad you asked that, Backyard Kid. So, Backyard Kid, to answer your question, this first matchup is so weird because you have this young team that has so many aspirations, and it's so much different when you haven't gotten to the top and you want to get there for your first time. When you're climbing that mountain and you've never got there, let alone playing many playoff series. It's just so crazy. Were they showing like Max Pacioretty in the stands or something? I don't know. That was weird. She looks like Francine from Arthur. It bothers me so much. Maybe Muffy. I don't know. Maybe it's I think it might be Muffy. It's driving me crazy. Less than 5 minutes to go for this first period. Canadiens get it down the ice. Can Van Riemsdyk recover for the Capitals? Canadiens turn and shot. The Capitals regain and dump it. That puck's going to bounce down the ice. And they're just going to float it on in. Pickering's got to blow, explode, explode, explode. Big hit. More hits. All right. Show me more hits. Show me more hits. And show me some goals. I want to see it go. I want to see it go. Rip it. Puck in front, but the puck didn't go in the net. Mangiapane centers it. No one connects. Capitals from the blue line rip it. Rough stuff in front of the net. What are you hoping? I'm like, what's going on? Are they still? Caden Gooley to the box. Ovechkin starts laughing on the bench. No, I got Capitals in 6. The Capitals, I feel like aren't disciplined enough yet. They'll take power play. They'll take penalties. And Ovechkin will shut them up. All right, here we go. Ovechkin in the playoffs where he loves to be. He wants a cup. The Discover NHL card. Don't get me started on that. What's going on? Capitals fans standing up with their hands in the air. Coach going, wow. They're all mad at Josh Anderson right now. There's no way that's not a trip. He slew-footed him. He stuck his foot out behind him and he said, there's no way. That's a bad missed call. Here we go. A minute left on the Capitals power play. Strome drops it to Ovechkin. Ovechkin to Wilson. He's looking at the front. Back to Ovechkin. He'll wait, pull it a little bit, and back to Tommy Wilson. He flips it. Montembeault will just glove it, and that's going to do it for that play. Speaking of hits, Alex Ovechkin's been laying some hits for our checkpoint. Who's he crushing? What's going on in the Jets Blues game? They're 10 minutes in almost, 7 minutes in. 45 seconds left in the Jets, or sorry, in the Capitals power play. Ovechkin's still on the ice. It's a long shift for Ovechkin. Ovechkin stayed on the ice the interior. Ovechkin has it. Score! Ovi, 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 Ovi. Alex Ovechkin calls for it, waits for it, scores, starts the Capitals off with a 1-0 lead. Power play goal, Alex Ovechkin. Beautiful. Rough stop before under a minute to go. Gooley always a part of this. 4-on-4 hockey. Call the penalties. Let's get going. It's like the Jets are on a power play. Power plays all over the place. The Jets going to go up 1-0. First, they have to get a tape-to-tape pass. Blues just going to clear it. Capitals turn over. Suzuki skates in, shot, save Thompson. Big ol' elbow save. That was scary for the Capitals. That was really, really scary for the Capitals. Canadiens win the faceoff, but Tommy Wilson harasses Gooley enough to poke the puck all the way into the Canadian zone. They cough it up. Hold, shot, centering feed, tip. But Montembeau negated that attack. Suzuki's already on the second half of the face. But they couldn't make a good pass. That's going to do it for the first period. Let's look at these stats. Canadiens Capitals team stats. 13 shots for the Canadiens, 15 for the Capitals. So both teams getting a fair amount of chances with shooting on the net. I was doubtful. I was a little doubtful Ovechkin was going to score a backyard kid, but he did it. He did it. 14 to 20 hits. The Capitals being the more aggressive team, which is really interesting because you saw the Canadiens doing what they could to be a little bit more aggressive, but they awoke Tom Wilson, and that's a hard thing that you have to figure that you're gonna have a fine line to walk on. Is do you care about him? Do you punch him back in the face? Do you run him over? What do you do to compete against something like that? Both teams cut straight down the middle of face-off win percentage, 50-50, so 10 apiece. Pretty impressive. 2 block shots for both teams, 2 takeaways for both teams, and 6 to 5 giveaways. So roughly the same amount of giveaways for both teams. Even stats. Pretty even stats that we have going in this hockey game right now. Everything but the score, 1-0. Capitals in the lead. And for our Blues Jets game over here, still a 0-0 hockey game. All right, all right, all right. Give me a minute or two, and I'll be right back, everybody. All right. Going on with the hockey game of the Blues Jets. 6-4 shots right now. And this was, a big hit from Lowry. Almost was a distraction that the Blues needed to get a goal. I mean, honestly, I think I predicted that the Blues would actually win this. I think the Blues could win this series. I have this series going 7 games. I have this being a 7-game series. I think it's going to be really difficult for the Jets, but I just don't think they have it yet. I just don't think that they have it yet. All right, everybody. I'm going to take 5 and then I'll come back. Because I'm going to be dual casting, I'm just going to take small breaks. So give me 5. I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, all right, all right, all right. So I told you that I was gonna go away for like a minute, and I was for like a minute, and then I left my phone. I gotta grab my phone. Gotta grab that phone. Gotta grab that phone. Wow, wow. Grab that phone. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. I got my equipment. These Great Clips commercials are great. Dude, the only thing I want to do after I get a haircut is hug a hoe, hug a pro hockey player, hug a pro hockey player. My goodness. So the Jets scored. It's 1-0. I have to get so used to like I don't have to look at my computer. That's not where my camera is. My camera's just look at the game. Just look at the game, Week Haken. That's what your stream is designed for. I guess I expect sometimes I hope that no, I look at the chat. I hope that there's gonna be more chat. And then there's not enough chat sometimes, and then and I stare at myself, and then I'm like, oh wait, I completely forget. Blues be whacking at the puck behind the net. 12 to 14 hits in this hockey game. So I remember the first hockey game, I thought the Blues were just absolutely crushing the Jets. So I think this game, the Jets must be doing everything in their power to make sure that I wouldn't say are crushing the other team, but they're playing physical hockey. Oh, my games are so loud. Games are super loud for some reason. All right, my ears feel so much better. So much better. What are you arfing on? Oh, come on, hockey game, come back, come back. Looks like the Capitals are about to come back. Oh no! I have some of the St. Louis Blues cards off to my side. Who's in the penalty box for the Jets? A minute 54 left in the period, and you want to give up a power play? All right, let's see how it goes. Jets take the puck away instantly. They try to make it sound menacing, and then they lose the puck instantly. That's funny. Oh, Blues almost get a great A chance as they pass that puck around the Shen off. You know what? When I was casting and I said Shen and I said Shen, I was like, what? For a second, I'm like, am I crazy? Nope. This is the case because I was like, I thought one was a Predator and one was a Leaf. How players move in the NHL, huh? How players move in the NHL. 4-4 hockey to start the Capitals Canadiens period. As there's 30 seconds left in this Blues, we'll watch Binnington slow the play down. Thomas unable to beat his man, and then he gets a puck shot right at his ribs. The puck went right at his ribs. Here they go, rip it away, and whiff, whiff, whiff. They do it again, center it again, rip it with 2 seconds left. Score! The Blues score in the last second. The last second. Who else pops? Snuggerud. Snuggerud. I want to snuggle, 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 Snuggerud. Snuggerud. I want to Snuggerud. Snuggle, 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 Snuggerud. 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 Wow. He held the puck, waited, looked, and just whistled that puck. Just whistled that puck. First playoff goal for Snuggerud. Just ripped that puck. Puck ripping. Wow, that was pretty cool. The second and 3/10 left. Now we'll do it for that period. That game just got a lot more intense. Over here in the Capitals Canadiens, the 4-4 hockey is over. 14-13 shots. Let's see how the physicality continues to advance. The league's highest goal scorer continues to score. Alex Ovechkin scores his 29th career playoff goal. Canadiens throw it in. Capitals quick pick it up, pass it out. Passes just out of reach of the Capitals player, so he had to try to tip it in, causing a sloppy zone entry, and now a hard counter by the Canadiens as they enter it in and maintain the puck. But for whatever reason, Patrick Laine doesn't know how to stick handle, so he just left the puck. And the Capitals have it back in the other zone. They didn't want to pay attention to their puck. And now the puck's all the way in their zone. They got to retry this stuff all over again. They dump it in. Canadiens control. Josh Anderson dumps. Thompson slows it. Some stick dropping and a shot. Backyard kid. I think it kind of depends if you believe in the refs sometimes too. When it comes to dealing with a physical player, like how strict the refs want to be about it. I mean, some refs call games certain ways, and you end up learning that real quick. Have a good one, Pops. Thanks for stopping by stopping by the playoff cast. You come back whenever you like. Whenever you like, you come back. We're having a good time. I'm having a good time. So let's take a break from casting for a second and let's talk about these two teams. The Washington Capitals, being that just this drafting this legend, first overall, Alex Ovechkin. First overall, Alex Ovechkin. And this player ended up becoming the league's highest goal scorer. League's highest goal scorer ever in NHL history. He is the player with the most goals ever. Now, a lot of those players on the Capitals, though, there's a few players that are, I don't want to say around Ovechkin's age because he's 39. Everybody's younger than him, but there's a lot of players in their mid to late 30s that are approaching the end of their competitive career. It's hard to play at their pace, and eventually your body can't do it, and eventually you want to do something else. Something gives. I mean, after you have a good 20 million in your bank account, I mean, even if you have 5 million in your bank account, you can pretty much say, you know what? I think I can figure this out from here. Here they come, Capitals. And so the Capitals, they have a lot of players that are either injured or retired or semi-retired or still playing. And then they have a younger wave. And then they even have a younger wave underneath that. So the Capitals, they're a very interesting team because they're full of youth and age. I mean, there is nothing more anime than having just like who's your guy's best goal scorer and just this Subway eating, pop drinking during he doesn't drink water, he drinks pop during hockey games. He drinks pop. Pepsi during the games, Diet Coke or Dr. Pepper during intermissions. He eats Subway before the game. Like he's just a monster. Just imagine this guy coming out from behind the bench, just this Russian guy, missing a tooth, beard. And you're like, you're the league's best goal scorer? I score goals. Of course I score goals. A movie. Of course I score. I mean, come on, everybody. And then watching us take a thunderous slap shot, that'd be crazy. Commercial break, commercial break. Canadiens pass that puck up. What you got, Canadiens? They got it in the Capital zone. But now the Capitals just take it away. They navigate. Wilson, he feels a little lonely. Chips it. Ovi's on the ice. Goulet, Ovechkin, Bouvillier. And somehow the Canadiens come away with it. Capitals regain. They circle around. Ovechkin goes for a shot, but it just goes right into the skate of a Canadian. Ooh, beautiful centering feed for the Capitals, but that shot just gets eaten up by Montembeault. Chaos continues, though. Ah, just kidding. The puck goes to the centering ice. Skating Capitals. Can you control it? Centering feed. Bounces around the boards. Capitals, you got to pick that puck up. You got to pick that puck up. Yeah, everybody, the Capitals. Oh, they were streaking in. Just couldn't do it. Face-off draw. Canadiens won it. They're controlling it. Now, will they get a shot opportunity? Capitals poke it away. Battle along the boards, the far boards. Duhaime topples a guy. Carrier. And the Canadiens regain. Who's going to get it? Canadiens got it. They passed it. They're going to control it. Matheson. Carrier, Suzuki, Matheson, drag, slot. And he doesn't know to stick handle, so he backhands it out of the zone. Oops. Well, they skate in. No, the Canadiens, they're going to break it out. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate your support. Capital score. Bavillier. 2-0 Capitals. Hey, he was a Pittsburgh Penguin. Wow, he just smacks that puck in as it gets sent to the front of the net. Just right between the legs, just barely beats him. Mm. 2-0 Capitals now. And right when you thought the Canadiens were starting to find some flair, the Capitals, here you go again. Who's number 9? We gotta look it up. The Nuke Force. I think the Capitals are gonna run away with it. There's potential. Ryan Leonard. Leonard is 9. He was streaking in, but then he just couldn't keep his. Oh, ouch! Van Riemdijk just ate a puck to the chest and fell to the ice for like 3 seconds. I don't know how I got up. It's lame. It doesn't do anything for the NHL. Give me NHL perks. 21 shots for the Capitals, 16 for the Canadiens. They're not far behind everybody. Blues, Jets, second period. Remember that buzzer beater for the Blues? Really going to sting the Jets with that one. Let's see how that game turns out. 5 minutes to go over here on the Capitals Canadiens. Here they come. Suzuki shot. Heard it was off the post. They're saying Suzuki gets the puck back again. Another shot. Didn't know if Thompson had to face that one as Wilson streaks down the ice. Sends it. Carlson holds. Oh, he gets crunched. Caulfield. Oh, Caulfield gets ran over and tossed by Ovechkin. Ovechkin just threw Caulfield like he was a 3-year-old child. My goodness. Ovechkin just tossed this little boy. Boy. Little boy Caulfield. Little boy. Oh man, that was bad. Oh, I can't wait to tweet that. Oh my gosh, that hit was insane. That hit, I'm telling you, he just threw this child. There we go. Oh, it was driving me nuts. Oh, okay. I just got a new credit card tonight, everybody. So I'm like really, 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 really excited to test it out. And I've been updating all of my accounts to the purchases to that account and redirecting them all there. It's being a challenge. Oh, thanks, bro. Bro, which game are you watching right now, bro? Well, there's two games going on at the same time. I'm watching. Oh, Bennington got crashed into and he's crumpled like a dead scorpion. He's crumpled like a dead scorpion. His legs are almost touching his head. Ouch. And now Patrick Line gets some high sticking. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Let's see what the Capitals can do with the power play. Wilson has a board battle. Savard just tossing people. Ref stop play with the 30 seconds into the power play. Puck drop. Caps win it. Strome. We got Strome on the cards. Let's show a little Strome. Did you guys know that Savard is retiring at the end of these playoffs? Less than a minute for the Capitals to go. Chikrin drops to Strome. Carlson, what you got? Magapiani just couldn't get anything to go with it. Canadiens clear. Binnington, no. He bids. He's a Biddington. He bids. Josh Anderson just couldn't sell the puck on his breakaway. Had a little short-handed opportunity. Gooley takes a shot. Capitals breakaway. Oh, and over. Jets almost score over there. Capitals unable to have any effect with that second power play. I think you can start to see that the Capitals are allowed to be a little bit more aggressive than the Canadiens in regards to the way they're checking. Commercial break for our Capitals game. The Blues, on the other hand, they're attacking the Jets right now, 13-13 shots. 8 minutes into this game, Jets are trying to attack. But oh, wait, hold on. They're holding on to it. Ripper. Jets. What you guys got? Dude, I'm so excited with this new card, everybody. You have no idea. I'm updating on my payment stuff right now. It's kind of fun, but not fun. Gallagher sounds like he's getting an opportunity. There we go. I have my YouTube account too. We go into another period intermission for the Capitals. Second intermission for them. I gotta just go to my Google account. Let's see what the Play Store has to say. All right. Sorry, everybody. Do you just like ever have to like get something done that's just that's just oh shoot, just not fun, and you're like, I just gotta do it. That was me just changing all my subscriptions. I updated my PayPal with my new card, updated my Google account, updated everything else they need to do. I'm happy. Back to back commercials. Commercials is all I see. Come back. I don't want to listen to PK Subban. You. If there's ever advice I don't want to listen to. Nova Lance. How many hexablow parallels do we have? Hexablow. I think we have one. I think we got mad when we got it too. I don't know why people don't like Vortex Resonance. It's literally a memory boost that lets you digivolve. I feel like that card could literally be used to replace like half the cards in the game that like people don't want. Watching the Blues control this power. Oh, they lost their power play. You gotta go find that puck. I don't recommend it. She asked, "What's it like to get hit by Ovi?" He says, "I don't recommend it." Are you serious? I swear. Did you look in our binders? The green one? Check the green one. Bring me the green one. 6:20 left to go in the. Oosh. Kicking lights. Come on, Blues. What you guys got? You couldn't get anything to go. This has been a very grindy game. 14 on 14 shots right now. I thought we put it in the blue in this bind. You'll have to look. I can't get out of here. Did you look already? I swear we have one. We That's just not us though. They the Blues are getting it into the Jet zone, but not really getting the shots. Jets come in. Is that Tanev? Nothing. Accuracy's mom just died. Toss that little boy. Battle behind the net. The Blues have been on the attack this entire period. The Jets, it's exactly what happened the first time they played. The Blues, I felt like, were the more talented team or the team that wanted it more. The Jets just snuck a couple goals. We have another whistle. Still waiting for my game. Both commercials. Still waiting for more hockey, everybody. While I'm watching this hockey game right now, I'm pretty hyped. Like, I think there's a lot of exciting stuff going on in the game right now, but at the same time, I feel like, oh, I want to say it. Like I'm enjoying it. I just feel like the intensity, the waves are just not there right now for me. The intensity is just not there for me. Blues power play again to end the period. You really want to do this again, Jets? Let's boost on the ice. Drop it. Buchnevich drops it. They have it on in. Centering pass. They whack it at the side. Hellebuck just gonna hop right on that puck. Hop on that puck. Get down on it. 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 By standing on the wall, get your back up off the ball. Oh yeah. Are you ever gonna learn to dance by standing on the wall? Get your back up off the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Now we watching all that. We just watching the hockey. We're watching that hockey. But we're watching that hockey. We're watching that hockey. Wow, Blues. I'll go back to a little spotlight over here. Nobody in the chat really say anything. Blues with a ripper. It looks like it went off the post. Jets clear it. So little shots in this hockey game. Bro, remember I had to go get my own Chipotle? Who'd you go with, bro? Yeah, it was a BOGO. Why'd you get so much Chipotle, bro? Who'd you go with, huh, bro? You're getting broed over here. Acting like there's. I appreciate you being here in the chat, backyard kid, but there could be other people in the chat here too. I'm not yelling at you. Just don't forget, you're not the only person in the chat. St. Louis Blues power play expires, and the Jets fling it all the way down, and it's not an icing. And the Blues fling it all the way down, and it's not an icing. And the Blues get the puck out of their zone. They do. Thomas with 10 seconds left. Too hot to handle at the blue line. That's going to do it for that period. But they said nah, so I got a chicken bowl for me to have for tomorrow. Ovechkin gets knocked down, but he stands back up. Third period for the Capitals. They're set up. The Canadiens look like they're just turtling a little bit right now. The Capitals, their pace is too much for them. Their experience in the playoffs is too much for them. Tom Wilson rips it, and he maintains the puck. The Capitals whistling on in with a huge ripper. That's Dubois that came in and cracked that. He picked the puck up again and took another shot. That was a cool controlling shift for them. Canadians skate that puck up. Can't hold it in. They're gonna try it again. Canadians do keep the puck in. To my amazement. To my amazement, they keep the puck in. And now the Capitals take it the other way. Capitals 2 attempts, 2 whacks, 24-21 shots. So they're so close, but yet the game's so far away. Oh, it makes sense to you, backyard kid. The Capitals just keep driving these pucks so deep. And the Canadians just can't get the pucks out. Cole Caulfield with a wraparound. Thompson with a quick save. Great opportunity for Caulfield there. Or was that Suzuki? It looked like Caulfield. Capitals win the face-off. Only 3 minutes gone in the third period. Very young. There's a lot of opportunity in this period for both teams. Looks like both teams, the players are getting ready to play. How do you take that topple? A weird hit on Demidov. Demidov throws it all the way down. Geez, another big hit from Duhaime. Canadians trying to slow it down. They got to figure out something. They need a goal to get some momentum. It feels like it's the next goal wins the hockey game. There's about to be no self-esteem on the Canadiens soon. Chickering got a shot. Chickering got a shot. The Capitals take it away. What will they do with it? Send it back up to Chickering. He lifts it in. He slams the guy. Wilson slams the guy. And the Canadiens take it. All right. You don't have any ideas, but you want them to change it. The Montreal Saints, you know how lame that would be, bro? You know how lame? No, no, man. I think you gotta do some more Google searching. Canadians come in, take a quick ripper. That's also a quick save. It's only going to get to this. Oh my gosh. I kind of want all. I like Liberator. We got some commercial breaks, everybody. Do I know what? What do I know? They should be the Montreal Beavers. The Nah. Maybe that's why you don't name teams. I'm not sure if I'd rather go to hell than call a team than the Beavers. No more commercials. So they're not like the Canadians are getting a few shots. The Capitals aren't getting a lot of shots. Give me a second, everybody. I'm gonna step off screen for a second. I'm still right here. I just got my energy drink. For some reason, I remember there being a lot more than that. I wonder what happened to it. So this girlfriend leaves me an energy drink, and then she's like, "I'm gonna leave you half of it," and then she drinks the other half, leaving me half of a half. I'm coming back, everybody. I had to take a lap. Sometimes you just gotta take those laps. Sometimes you just gotta take a lap. Sometimes you just gotta take a lap. Mm. The Canadians just look a little spent. No. What I'd like you to do is let me know what Liberator cards are missing for playsets. Oh, and you know what I'm talking about. You just gotta let me know what we got for our dicks. Right now, I'm just working on the ones that have the cool rookies. So Pyramidiumon, Ghostmon, Shumon, Terramon, Elizamon, Sangomon, Vemmon. Omnimon, Invisimon. I don't think Imperial is in Liberator. It's Liberator. He's white. Have you looked at these cards, or you're just saying stuff? You're just saying stuff. What? Look at her. Don't give me these robot arms. Our mod over here is just talking to me. You have a task, mod. Salute. Mod salute. I have to buy 4 parallel hexablows. It's $200 right there. And the deck, and that card's really good, but it makes the deck. Sad Yager noises. All right, I'll skip on the Beamon stuff then. Those lines. That's what I'm looking for. All right, we live, everybody. Capitals 2-on-1. Oh, they couldn't get the shot. Was that Hudson? Somebody lied down. That's my body hurt. They keep talking about how Savard is retiring at the end of the season, out of the playoffs. However far the Canadians get is however far he goes. It's his last go. And I think that's right. I think if you make the playoffs, that's right. Some of these other guys on these other teams, like I'm not taking them. I'm not doing one last road trip. I'll do the last home game, but I'm not going on the road no more. I'm done with that. Dubois gets checked, falls down, but he doesn't control his stick. His stick trips a Canadian. It's gonna go on Dubois. More commercials. But we're a minute into the third period of Blues Jets. If the Blues maintain their momentum, there's no way they don't win. There's no way they don't win. It's in the Jets zone. So I follow. Shifley drops O'Connor. He spins around as Buchnevich gives him pressure. Thomas can't steal it. Parenko on Shifley, 55 action. Somehow the Jets take it from the Blues, and now the Jets are in control. Shot, score, score, score. Kyle Connor's in here to score goals from the future. Kyle Connor gets set up from behind the net. He's sitting in front. Easy pass, easy ripper, easy goal. Wow. Was that Perfetti? A beautiful pass. A beautiful feed from the side of the net to Kyle Connor. He puts it away with ease. 2-1 Jets early. Blues got to play like they want it more. And that's the best thing about the playoffs is that when you're just up by a goal, that other team knows that they're just so close. They're going to try for it a little bit more than if they're down by 3 goals, 2 goals. Speaking of that, Capitals Canadiens. Canadiens on a power play, 20 seconds gone. Hudson passes to Suzuki on the right close circle. Puck gets all the way over the line. He can take the slapper. Caulfield on the rebound. He scores. Caulfield scores. Caulfield scores. Caulfield scores that one. Look at that. 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 We got Cole Caulfield. 2-1 hockey game. 2-1 hockey game. In our first game, the team that's losing cuts the lead in half. In the game that started later, the team that was winning has doubled the lead, or there was a tie, and now we have a team that's taken the lead. Two different situations. Canadiens feeling a little bit more courageous, take a whistling shot. Less than 10 minutes to go in the hockey game. Canadiens retreat to behind their net. Gallagher skates all the way down and sets up a pass to nobody as the Capitals take it away. But Gallagher steals, takes a slapper. Easy glove for Thompson. More rough stuff. What do we have going on? We have all this arguments going on. Tom Wilson smacking guys. Or he got smacked. Josh Anderson just shoved him to the ice. Backyard kid, I'm not sure I can talk to you after that Montreal Beavers. I might just have to start calling you Beaver Yard. I think I'm going to rename you to Beaver Yard from now on. You're going to have to own that name for the rest of your life, Beaver Yard. Beaver Yard, you've been rebranded. You better get used to it. Canadiens, oh, they skate around with the puck. And they'd take some whistling slappers from the blue line. Canadian stretch pass to Line. He tries to Dougie, sends a shot. It bounces, hits the boards. It's in the Capital zone. The Capitals are trying to get this puck out of their zone. Face off. Who's gonna win it? Well, Canadians came away with it. I don't know who won it. Beaver Yard. Oh man, I can't look at you no more. I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. I can't do this. I can't do this no more. Canadians taking shots. They gotta feel a little courageous right now, everybody. They gotta be a lot more courageous right now. Come on, Capitals. You gonna keep that puck? No, give it away. Oh, block the shot? Yeah, you blocked the shot. Who's winning that puck battle? Capitals won the puck battle. Lift it onto that ice. Neutral zone. Team can't win it. Canadians send it. Thompson. Glove. Whistle. Glove whistle. Love. Beep. I don't know. Whistle, man. We got commercials on both games, everybody. I'm gonna look at Hockey X. See what they're thinking. Gabriel Landeskog, he's gonna be playing tonight. We've had some coaches getting fired. The Ducks coach got fired. The Rangers coach got fired. All right, I'm not watching that. Not watching. A grown man eat a piece of paper. Watching the Blues, Kyle, man. If the Jets jam another one down the Blues' throat, because I mean, a 1-1 hockey game, you're really just maintaining it. And sometimes you can see with teams, they're like, "Oh man, we're maintaining this," rather than actively trying to win. And maintaining sucks because it's just treading water until you lose, and you usually lose sooner than you win. From what I see, man, it's what I've seen. It's what I've seen, Mike. Jets getting shots, turnaround shot, kick save, Binnington. 21-20 shots. What a neck and neck game. Capitals blast down the ice. They go for some smooth plays, but they're intercepted. Dubois and labeled ineffective. I don't know why that's a saying. Labeled. You're not labeled. He in that play he was ineffective. Or I said the saying wrong. Or I said the saying wrong. Either which way, we are moving on. Wait, right. Puck's behind the Capitals net. Will Wilson get it? Nobody gets it. Oh, Ripper from the Canadiens. That goes way wide enough. But they're gonna go around wide. It's right in front. Whack, 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 whack. Canadians serve them up. Another Ripper right in front. They're waiting again. Shot, score, score, score. Canadians wait. Chaos ensues, and it's a tie hockey game with 4 minutes left to go. The captain, Nick Suzuki, scores. Capitals fans stunned. A shot that bounces off the backboards. Gets centered. Bounces off of four skates. Gets centered. Gets sent over. Shot. Oh, now you're out of position. Shot. Goal. Tie hockey game. Two-two hockey game still. 3:30 left to go. You can tell both teams are exhausted. They kind of just both want to make it to overtime. Meanwhile, in the Blues Jets, the Blues are on a power play. Buchnevich passing the puck around. Will he get it back? He does. But he can't really. Oh, he does control it. Send it to Thomas. He sends it all the way to the back out. It was 21. Blues, you got a minute to tie this game up. Between the legs, another whack. The Jets get in front. Another shot. Thomas can't get it. That puck's going all the way back. You got to retry that. They're replaying that goal. Oh, man. All the Capitals went out of position. The Blues did not score on their power play. Jets all got a breakaway, but Binnington saved that one. Capitals trying to go on the offensive, but their attack efforts just aren't working. And Alexiev on the ice. He looks hurt and injured. His nose is bleeding? Oh, his stick. Oh! Ovechkin, put this away. This is going to be a 4-minute penalty, bro. It's over. Follow through. Good thing they got the review. I didn't see it close enough. I'm not a ref. It's not a guy spitting blood. That's what I saw. That could have been the dagger right there, giving Ovechkin the ability to slam home a goal. That would have been nuts if they would have got left. That would have been a penalty. I'm glad they didn't play Landeskog. Landeskog should not be playing the playoffs, I don't think. He's skating in warm-ups, but he's not there yet, which is okay. It's okay. Canadians send it in with an excitement to attack. Capitals trying to stop that with their best efforts. Canadians in, Gallagher shot. Logan Thompson's glove nips it, bounces out of play. Canadians send it around, take a shot. That bounces super duper wide. But they maintain the puck again. These young boys take another ripper. Across ice feed, another shot. 32 shots for the Canadiens, overtaking the 30 by the Capitals. The Capitals make it over the blue line. Well, but it's not for long until Suzuki takes the puck. Thompson has to take a stick shot. Tries to set up his team in Sandin. Set up Dubois. Wilson just completely swarmed Van Riemdijk with it now. Wilson waits for that puck. Large, oh no, Nick Dowd came in there so quickly. Missed it. Thompson just doing everything he can to not pause that puck. He just wants a rest. Canadian shot. Oh my goodness. Did that go in? I almost looked like it went off the black thing in the back. I wanted to see a rematch of that shot. 15 seconds to go in this Capitals game. We're gonna get overtime hockey. Who would have thought the Capitals would have choked that? Who would have thought that we were going to play overtime hockey tonight? 15 minutes left until that Montreal Capitals game comes back. On the other hand, Blues Jets, this game's going to be over in about 7 minutes. Wow. Absolute playoff insanity. Unfortunately, I only got like 20 more minutes that I can stay live before I gotta get ready for my next business day. I work tomorrow. Colorado Dallas just started. Cool. Oh, Blues. Falk tries to get it out, gets poked away. Jets get a quick shot, and Binnington's really lucky he saved that puck. We got a commercial break in our game. The Stars Avalanche game just started. Nichushkin came in and took a ripper. Blues, Jets. Jets win the face-off, take the shot, bounce. Nope. Goes a little wide. Blues counterattack. Do they win their own forecheck battle? They do. But one of their players forgets how slippery ice is, loses his balance. Jets take the puck all the way down the ice, get a shot. And that same player that forgot ice was slippery regained the puck. Binnington freezes the puck that was just floating around. Blues have it in their zone. They're circling. You can tell something's about to happen. Sundquist on the forecheck. Forecheck. Big hits. Puck squeaks out. Blues send it back on the chaos. Okay. They get on the other side of center and feed. Nobody there. And that puck goes out of bounds. Blues have to retrieve that puck after the faceoff. Falk, quick pass, couple drops, Letty shot, score. Oh no, I thought that was a score. I went to the back outside of the net. That was a bad call by me. I got way too excited. I saw the net bounce. I was wrong. The Jets have it in the blue zone right now. I got distracted by the Avalanche game. Sometimes I just start staring at that. And dude, sometimes you start watching McKinnon skate, and you're like, I can't believe he has that pace. You get so amazed at that. Come on, Blues, what you got? What you got? Skate it down there. Held up a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. Want another board grinder. A little shot. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left to go over here. I bet they're gonna pull the goalie super soon. Binnington staring at that bench. Going down 2-0 is not going to be a good feeling. No, we're still waiting for the play to come back. The puck's going both ways over here in the Avalanche game. For the Capitals Canadiens game, 35 to 30 shots in favor of the Canadiens. 33 to 41 hits in favor of the Capitals. 29 to 25 hit faceoffs in favor of the Canadiens. 11 to 19 shot blocks in favor of the Capitals. 3-on-3 takeaways of both teams making similar offensive maneuvers, and 17 to 13 giveaways. So Capitals a little bit better on that, but not by a whole lot more, in my opinion. Blues have their net pulled. Jets have the puck in their zone. It's a little scary for the Blues. They gotta figure something out. They send a skipper, and then they just rattle it along the boards. Just pray for it. Nope, lose possession. Let it go all the way back. You gonna get an icing though? Nope. No icing. They gonna rip that puck on in. The Blues do. Can they get the puck? What's going on? Did it go out of bounds? Maybe it went out of bounds. Face off. Blues win. Battle behind the net, and the battle on the boards continues. It's raging on. No one can get it. Falk sends it back. The Blues win the puck, and then they're like, "Let me just send that back into chaos." It's just the worst decision. I don't get it. I hate how sending the puck around the net is like it's the safe option. Oh no. Blues can't get the puck out of their zone. 20 seconds left to go. They got maybe one shot left in them. They're going to dump it on it again. And the Jets just have to hold that puck. It comes out of the zone. And the Jets are going to take this game, everybody. 2-1. Jets lead the series 2-1. Blues could get embarrassed, could get blown out of this series. Well, a Capitals Canadiens overtime game is about to start. But unfortunately for me, I got to get going. It's a little too late for me, everybody. I apologize. If I didn't work as early as I do, I'd be happy to keep doing more hockey for you, but I have to end my stream. I appreciate every single one of you that came out tonight to watch. It's been a great time. I had a lot of fun. I hope you have a great night. Watch more hockey, and I'll see you tomorrow for more hockey. It's Week Aiken. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you later. Thank you, Backyard Kid. I hope to see you back later. Have a good night, everybody. Week Aiken is gone. See you.